All right, if everything's working well, should be set to go. It's time for the good old-fashioned world tournament. Who doesn't love a good world tournament? You know what I mean? It's the best time of the year, the best time of the day. People will tell you, my favorite part about Dokkan is getting stones. My favorite part is world tournament. What would you rather do? Get a Zeno animation or play world tournament? I think I'd rather play world tournament. But we're going from 0 to 22 million, or whatever the point is. So I haven't even built my team yet. It shows how prepared I am. Do I have one from last time? I don't even know. Hey, what's going on? BC Gaming. Yeah, Dokkan's been a little quiet. I just haven't really had a reason to stream it, you know? Extreme Z battles, it's kind of tough to get on and turn on the stream just to do a quick Extreme Z battle, but it's also because they drop at like 4 in the morning and I'm usually asleep right now, so... yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to build a team. Okay. We'll change this one. I don't really know what's going on here, but probably link levels or something. I don't know. So we need to do... How do I want to do this? We'll do Ginyu as our lead. I don't want to run grade 8 Vegeta because he's too slow. We'll run Ginyu for the key support, and then we'll do Majin Vegeta. Who's some other Vegeta and Nappa, I guess. How am I forgetting these AoEs on the spot? I usually do these like a day in advance. Oh, Broly, duh. And then I could do Krillin. You can't wait to grind World Tournament. Is that when it's live on Global? I know Global's doing some type of shenanigans right now because they have that Global First banner. Top 2K, top 3 locally. We love World Tournament. We do. Yeah, this tournament I'm going 23 mil and stopping because last tournament I'll show it in a minute. I'm tripping. I don't know who, like, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on who to run here. Like, I could do Tech Grade 8 Vegeta, but he's too slow. Like, I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. 8th overall, huh? How much did you sleep? Yeah, I know STR Piccolo, but he's cost efficient. I could just run a support STR Piccolo. Did you sleep? If you do 8th overall? I can't, like, I did top 1K and I was so checked out. Like, I'm wasting time here. You're right. We'll just do STR Piccolo. That's fine. I'm not wasting time on purpose. I'm just... Trust me, the last thing I want to do is spend more time on World Tournament. Yeah, I know Piccolo kills the fastest. I saw that graphic on Twitter. Because he's got those guaranteed crits, which are just so valuable. So how many crashes are we expecting in this stream? Only like 6 hours. Yeah, it's... I mean, when I did... I mean, hold on, let me look here. I'll show the title that I have, because that's the one I'm using. Alright, so... I was able to really stock up on my Ghost Ushers with the Zenny update, so that was really nice. And then we need Chilai items. I gotta buy some more of these. I'll definitely use 95, I think, in this, probably in this stream alone. What else do we need? We need Fruit for the Tree of Might, and then we'll use King Yema's for the additional damage reduction. We'll do something like this. Don't need a support memory, obviously. And then this was, so I guess we can go here real quick. This was the title that I got. It was this bad boy. So for finishing top 1,000, right? That's what we were looking at. So let's get to it. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. 2.5. All right. This is gonna be a hoot. Everyone's favorite mode. Who's running Goku and Vegeta Jr.? Shout out to that guy. I know it's like 2.5 difficulty, but I'm not taking any chances. Ask your server. Yeah. I can tell you that it probably wasn't worth it. But that is something you can say you did, and a vast majority of Dokkan players can't say they've ever finished top 10 in the World Tournament, so. 30 mil. I think I'm going to 23 and getting the unit. The Kais are cool, but like that extra 7, I'm not going to do that in this stream. Like maybe I'll just do that over the weekend. I can't be asked at this point, just because last World Tournament was so traumatic with how long I had to play. I'm not interested. Like the less time I got to spend on this mode, the better, to be honest. If you can hear something in the background, that's my air conditioner. It's 90 degrees out today, so we're gonna leave that running. I'm streaming for multiple hours here, so I don't want it to get too hot in here. We got type advantage this time. I'm ready. You cannot hurt me, Broly. You could try, but you won't. Yeah. So how are things for those around? Life's been crazy these last couple weeks, personally. In terms of content creation, it's like, you know, I do my Bleach stuff and that was about it. Just because Dokkan, it's like, the only thing I really could do for Dokkan right now is like what's the mission? Miraculous Awakening for Super Battle Road? But otherwise, it's been very quiet. I think there's a new burst mode coming though. But, you know, you gotta be quick with burst mode. So fun. Yeah, it's like, is this the World Tournament? This isn't the World Tournament that's coming up on Global that actually matters, right? Because like the last World Tournament for Global or for JP was crazy. Like how competitive it was. Yeah, I enjoyed WrestleMania for sure. I know a lot of people were disappointed with the finish, but I think they rightfully, you know, wow, no warp changing. But I think, you know, it's like, you could, how do I word this, right? You can understand what they were going for, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I know a lot of people were upset. I'm a Reigns guy, so I didn't mind it, but, it's also like, you gotta understand it from like the sense of the business, right? I was hearing somewhere that it had something to do with the sale of the company. That maybe that was why Reigns won. I don't know, but definitely what. Yeah. So last World Tournament, I grinded really hard because of those easy A's, right? Like I wanted to get Piccolo done. So like to get Piccolo done in one tournament, you had to finish like top 10 locally, and one local, it took a lot. I think I went over 200 million points last World Tournament. I forget. I think I did like 250. And like I said, I'm literally doing under 10% of that this time. Like the sooner I'm out of here, not for the sake of the stream, but the sooner I'm done playing World Tournament, the better. Like this is gonna take a little bit. Like it's not just like it's gonna take me like 20 minutes, but 20 million shouldn't take too long. So what we'll do is we'll get our tickets. And then we'll, I'll like get to 23 mil, get the copy of the unit, record the summons on this, and then we'll be done. That's the game plan. If I had to guess, this 4-hour Dokkan mix, that OST mix that I downloaded for streams is probably going to replay. Kind of scared of that, but we'll see. I hope people are being smart and setting Piccolo as their friend support, because I'm gonna need as many Piccolos as I can get. I can't really say I'm ever thinking about my competition when it comes to that, but I think I want to say my Jackie Chun's at 79%. So what I guess I'll have to do is make sure that I locally rank high enough to the point where I get a copy of the LR, right? That's as much as I'll have to play. So if it's like to the point where if I have to do like, you know, 35 to 40 million to do that, then so be it. But like I said, 100 million not happening. 200 million definitely not happening. Not this time around. Like I can't be asked. It's too much. The human psyche can only take so much. Only 2 guys are playing good. Yeah, let's look at the local ranking real quick. I haven't been asking. I guess I'll check the friends list real quick. We'll see who's Minato's at 40 million. Okay. Man, it's about average here. Local, my local one is he is at what is? Am I tripping? Why can't? Is it just? Does it just go by tournaments now? Why can't I see the people score? Is that like, oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, the guy has, oh yeah, the guy only has 36 mil. I mean, it's not that much, to be honest. But scores start to go up with, yeah, I mean, it's like, I'm surprised that people didn't like start talking about that Piccolo strat sooner. Like I remember 2 world tournaments ago, just like running Piccolo. It's just those guaranteed crits are so important, right? Because it's like, even with like physical Broly getting his easy A, he doesn't, like, you gotta like put crit into him to make sure that he's getting like as much as we can get out of him, right? If that makes sense. No, I gotta get more Chi-Lies. I forgot about that. But yeah, like 2 world tournaments ago, like those crits are just like, it's crazy how good they are. Because a lot of people there was a time where like a lot of people's world tournament teams had like a lot of STR AoEs, right? It would be like the LR, STR Broly, STR Fat Boo. Then like some people would still run Piccolo before the easy A, like maybe, and then it would just be really annoying because physical Broly couldn't one-shot the field, right? And that's why Vegeta and Nappa had like that run where it's like, oh, Vegeta and Nappa are the best unit for world tournament because they're STEGL, right? It has nothing to do with their kit. It's just like they have type advantage over the most common typing that people are running in here. So it's listen, with the Piccolo strat, it's nice because I can get out of here quicker, right? Like, yeah, but like it really is like this. It's this part right here. Boom, 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 boom. Like, go try using Tech Grade A Vegeta or like Int Kid Gohan, bro. That AOE is so slow. Yeah, I got like heavy into Dokkan around summer of 2020. I guess the pandemic kind of like drew me to it. But here we are, almost 3 years later, still kicking. So I had like a nice setup after the 5th year anniversary or so, and then I put it down again. And then like right around when LR UI Goku came out, that was when I like got into it. And then I went to global for LR UI Goku. And then pulled LR UI Goku on a single on JP, and then I already had like the 5 years done at that point, so I'm like, I guess I'll just rock with that one. Honestly, if I knew I would be spending money on the game, I might have stuck with global, just for like the packs and whatnot, but you know, it is what it is. Here we are at rank 999, so you know, must have liked something. Yeah, okay, here's a perfect example of what I was talking about. This guy, he did me a favor here. Look at this guy's team. Yeah, so he's got 1, 2, 3, yeah, so excluding the friend, he's got 4 STR units. Come on, Chilai. There we go. I got a buddy that's a huge Sword Art Online fan. He wants it in Fortnite so bad. I'm looking at my battery. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to get the phone charger. I know it's at 83, but I doubt my battery can do a stream for 5 to 6 hours. Let me yeah, okay, so my desktop audio is muted. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, there we go. A little bonus chance. Give me those points. It's only gonna take like 3 hours? Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want. Like, I could sit here and chill with you guys for a couple hours, and then we all do the summons and be done with it. Hoo-ha, the whole world works, right? I don't want to find myself miserable. Because, like, the last time, if you guys see, like, frames or, like, kind of pauses in the gameplay, too, if you look on the top left, you could see where my time is. So it's 101 right now. That's lit up in blue, right? That means that I have, like, the Elgato plugged in. My cord is so scuffed and broken. That's another reason that I'm kind of like turned off to doing Dokkan content, because then I gotta take the HDMI out of the PS5, plug it into the Elgato adapter, and then like fiddle with this cord until I get it. And then I have to like put the phone still and like not move it, because if I move it, the screen's gonna go black. So first world problems, right? But it's like I gotta go through a whole hassle with VBS. It says, you know what I do? I turn Steam or I turn VBS on, I turn OBS on, and there you go. Get voice meter going for the microphone. And boom, bam, bop. But I also have to be aware that, you know, probably out of the 370 of you that are here, probably 355 of you are from Dokkan. So I have to keep that in mind. You know, because I built the foundation of my channel the last 2 years on Dokkan, and then, you know, I just decided one day, like, oh, I'm gonna start playing Brave Souls more, and then recording that, and then, you know. What do you use to find oh, I'll show you. It's easy. You're never gonna believe how I do it. It's so incredibly hard. This is where my years of experience with looking, right. This is from, like, the years of experience of playing JP, is, like, kind of knowing what categories look like. So, here you go. Keep in mind, I do have to hit the refresh, or I do have to, like, filter it every time. So, not filter it, but look. So, boom, and then we go Super, STR, Namekian, which is the 4th green one. Like, I can tell you for free, this is Android. I'm pretty sure... Which one is this one? I know it, I just have to see it. Of course, it's not available. One of them... I want to say this is Earthlings? Yeah. And then Hybrid and Pure Saiyans are at the top. And we got Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 are the easiest ones. You just look for the 2 and the 3. Oh, yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. It froze. Okay, hold on. I got cocky. When I tell you my cord's broken, I mean it. It's not just a joke. This thing has seen better days. Because if you just filter it by Namekians, you could run into people running the free-to-play LR Piccolo just for the meme. That unit's crazy. I wish I had more dupes. What's funny about that unit is I didn't have him for like the longest time. He was one of like the infamous LRs that I was missing, and then I pulled 2 of them in one world tournament. So I was able to get that gold slot after the free copy from last world tournament. So that's why I'm really excited for these world tournament EZAs, because when they EZA Tien and Chaozu and Yamcha and Puar, who I don't have for some godforsaken reason, I'll be able to get a copy of them. So I'm really excited about that. And this World Tournament Gohan we're getting, you can farm up really easily, so I'm excited about that too. Don't have to waste Kais on some boof World Tournament unit that's I'm never gonna touch. You pulled Tau a lot. You're talking about the tech one, right? Not the LR. The World Tournament unit that I can't dodge is the STR Goku Black. I rainbowed him in like 2 World Tournaments. Like my first 2 playing the game. Like when I didn't have Broly, I didn't have like some of the strategy. I was literally like relying on LR Krillin to carry me through World Tournament. So the LR Tau? Yeah, I know mine is rainbowed at this point. STR 17, yeah. I'd have to look, honestly. I don't know off the top of my head, but there's a lot of them that I just can't avoid. No matter how hard I try, they follow me everywhere. STRTN, I don't even think I have him. Maybe I do. I think I do. I might have lied. I didn't mean to lie, but I did. I wish I had like a filter for it so I could like see which ones have been like the bane of my existence, but I know STR Goku Black is one that rings a bell right off the top of my head. And then Physical Bojack is really annoying. I feel like I get him a lot. That Tech Gotenks I pull a decent bit. High School Gohan I still don't have. I really want High School Gohan just for like you know, one day he'll EZA and he'll be amazing. So I guess that's what we're waiting for, right? Whenever EZAs, we get a copy or something. Yeah, I link level when it's like the game is really busy. Like right now, I'm like kind of like do 1 bar of stamina and then stop. But like, let's just say for example, if I pulled Kale, I would link level. But the power level's like 2.5 mil, so I've done my fair share of link leveling, but it's not. I mean, it's okay, right? I know plenty of people that are way higher than that. Above average is about where I'd say I'm at. But no new God Goku, no Kale. Not really many reasons to link level at the moment. Just kind of. Yeah, it depends on how much you play, right? Like. Yeah, because if you just want to go like off raw numbers without excluding all the other stuff, that's 1,000 level 10 links, right? So, but yeah, you know, like an easy way to go and like kind of improve your power level like quickly is you just kind of go and take like some of your units that you don't have the hidden potential filled out and just hit the auto button and just get them to like 41% or whatever. That's what I kind of did. Like units that I have all the pads on, but I didn't like start investing orbs. Like if you have orbs to spare, 5.8. Yeah, that's really good. Like, yeah, so it's 5,800 if you want to just go off that. But that must mean that you had like a higher power level before the update even came out. Because I mean, link leveling for a year, I don't even know if that's like getting you 6,000 link levels. Like, you got to be doing it all day, every day. I just don't have the patience for it. If I had a Dokkan device, I would do it, but I don't. Like, I can't render my phone useless just to sit there and let it do things, because, like, you know, I'm addicted to Twitter. Not really. You know, I use Discord on my phone, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. And it's just like having my phone sit there and do nothing, and while I'm on like my computer or whatever, that's just it's it's just not worth it. Like maybe if I'm playing video games or on my computer doing something else, that's when I can link level, but I can't just like link level all day every day. I only link level all day every day when it's like I said, like when I pull the anniversary LR, like I'm gonna go and do my link levels and get them done as soon as possible. Always nice to have some keys stored away. That link leveling grind is so much less stressful when it's like, you know, you have like 3 or 4 key runs. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're busy doing other stuff, it's super easy. But if you're like, you're just kind of sitting on social media or whatever, it's like, man, would I rather to like mess around on Twitter, or would I rather just let my phone sit there? Yeah, I mean, based on your world tournament history, that sounds about right. Should 10 mil be enough? What? You mean 100 mil? 10 mil is barely even Beerus tier. I'm about to sneeze. What was that? Okay. No, yeah, definitely not. It also depends on how competitive it is, right? Like last World Tournament, I was like, yeah, exactly. Because like I remember, like with last World Tournament, I had like 200 million points, and I was worried about finishing top 1,000. Like it was so bad. I wouldn't wish a weekend of World Tournament on my worst enemy. On my worst enemy, I would wish they could play Dokkan, but the only thing they could do is chain battle. So they can have the game, but they can only play chain battle. World Tournament, you get too many rewards from it. Chain battle, you just get like, you know, a sticker. A couple stones. You do get good equipments now. They did update it a bit. I don't think people care. The premise of everyone just wanting to have everything is, I think, enough for people to just be like, okay, and just put their head down and be a jackass about it. Alright, we're at 1 mil. Nice. Once I get to this 30 mil and really start cooking, or not 30 mil, but like once we get to this, what is it, times 30 difficulty, that's when we're really cooking, so. Right. Yeah, those 5'9" gamers are something. A lot of nice people, for sure. Okay, so I guess because now you got me thinking about 5'9" stuff. I think we had a discussion. I think it did happen. I think Gale and Tystra talked about it, but we had like a discussion video in the works about who the Part 2 LR would be. They dropped an absolute, like, that was, I mean, Super Boo is like a completely out of left field. Like, Dokkan likes throwing these curveballs at us. That was a big good example, right? I know, so the consensus I'm getting on Super Boo is turns 1 to 4 he's really good, but like I feel like a lot of units have been really contingent on like their intro animation buffs and turn 1 to 4 and all that fun stuff. I guess like turn 4, it's like a lot of content you're going past turn 4. Like, we're not in the days of Super Battle Road anymore, right? Like, I know there's not much long content right now, but turn 4, I mean, I don't know. Try beating Cell Max in 4 turns, right? You gotta, like, nuke it. And I don't believe Super Boo is set up for nuking, so. I don't know, though. I think I've always kind of been in the camp that, like, if you want to talk about the Cell Max event, I think it's really stupid. A, because it's really hard and I lose a lot in it, but B, oh, I should have put Piccolo in the front. What am I doing? I'm used to using the LRs, but, like, I just think, like, a unit, it's like, oh, a unit can't tank Cell Max. Like, okay, whatever. Like, this event where, you know, you literally just have to use Senzu Beans, not even to heal yourself, but just to unlock your units because your slot 4, or slot 4, your slot 2 unit got locked in slot 1. Like, great. Frustrating stuff. Considering I've only been going for, how long have we been live? 30 minutes, and we're already local rank 40, that's a good sign. Because, like I said, let's just go take a look real quick. Ignore this oob. I'm link leveling him, but he's not good, so I haven't bothered. What are we looking for? I'm looking for, Jackie Chune's at 79%. Yeah, so. We need to, I just have like some crappy skill orbs on him, but yeah, I'd like to get one more copy is fine. Like 2 world tournaments to rainbow him is fine. I don't need that second copy right now. So let's accept these stones real quick. We got, oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go back and do the regular dailies too. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, right? Where I just bought a copy of Oob, I think. So ignore my points being really low. But like we have one of him. I have him. Yeah, I have all of these. Yeah, and then Metal Cooler. I think he's literally like 55%. Like it's like it's just like by the time that like these guys were available to buy and whatever, it's like they weren't good. So like, what was the point, right? Like I was just like, there's really just no point in doing it. So I just kind of like ignored it, right? It's like, just get a copy to say you have them and then let them collect dust. If comebacks to bite you later when they easy A, so be it. But Int Metal Cooler, I don't think is really taking the world by storm, even if you have him like level 10 Rainbow and all that. It's like, think about the teams that he's on. It's like, where are you really running him, right? Like maybe Artificial Life Forms, maybe. On a good day. Or like on a, if your team is just like ass. Yeah, exactly. The power level. That's it. Power level update changed everything in terms of how people like grind this game. I mean, you got Truth out here link leveling SRs. Like, the example of like, for like, I used this term earlier, but first world problem is like when Truth during worldwide, it's a great update. I like it. It gives us something, right? Here's the thing though. I think most people would agree that power level being solely based on link leveling, I think is dumb. And if you disagree, fine, but it's like, I don't know. It's just like, because like someone could have a really good account, but they don't like really care about grinding out like random units to link level, right? Because my kind of policy is like, if a unit is like best in the game, I'll link level them, right? Like free-to-play Piccolo, I link leveled because he's one of the best free-to-play units in the game. Bulma, I'm getting to Bulma. I gotta get her done, but she's just not on the link leveling team at the moment. I guess what I could do is take off like some crappy TUR that I'm link leveling. Like I think I just, like I'm finishing up Tech Hit right now. I should have had him done a while ago, but I never got him done. I think it was mainly because I didn't pull STR Goku and Piccolo, or Goku and Hit rather. Yeah, yeah, because imagine like, and like they could make the titles like they've done that before, right? Like what was the title? I used this one for a really long time. It was the one that was like, this is True Ultra Instinct or something like that. Because I'm like the biggest UI Goku slurper in the world, right? So like that was my title for a long time. And I think the condition for that was like beat the Goku event in like, I don't know, 3 minutes or something like that, or with a team cost of under 300. So it's like, imagine you get a title for no iteming, sell max or something like that. And then that power level, it means more than, say something else. Like this April Fool's title should give you nothing. So yeah, I made the grave mistake of link leveling that Tech Janemba for it came out with Heroes. I don't even know what that thing is called. It's like some stupid form of Janemba, right? Surely you know what I'm talking about. He's all dark. And I link leveled him, so now when Fierce Battle comes around, I'm gonna have to link level him again. But it's whatever. We ball. What is that? Hold on. Now I'm curious. You're gonna hear my keyboard here, so. Modified Janemba. Modified evil Janemba. He's not just Janemba gamers, he is evil Janemba. What's the difference? Janemba, don't they call him the incarnation of evil? Oh, this is like my favorite OST in the game right here. Oh yeah. Gamma 2 intro goes hard. I'm not really a big OST guy, but I like this one. I did a top 5, or I think it was like top 5 or top 10 OST list for 5.9. I got like, I did one on Twitter too, but I got baked so hard for it because like, not even that hard, but like it was because I like it was like I made it in like mid 2022 and like all my OSTs for like 2020 and 2021. I still have Tech Jiren at #1. Like I love that OST. Debate a wall. For a big beefy Chad like Jiren, that's the perfect OST. Yeah, Tech Pan, I have the same problem that everybody else does with her. I'm not breaking new ground saying I don't like how she loses damage reduction, but I think in the right situation she just can be incredible, right? Like it's amazing what she can do to Red Zone Broly. And do the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus count? I forget. Like for her unit super attack or whatever the buff is. She's like contingent on a GT Goku, and it's like there's no GT Trunkses that you're running other than Trunks and Giru, and they kind of suck. Legends Festival from 2022 taught me a valuable lesson. I know I'm mentioning Legends in here, but you got to be careful with GT units because like Super Saiyan 4 is so badass, but it never gets help. Like the LR Super Saiyan 4s are still like pound for pound an amazing unit. That is true. I kind of like they're the best unit in the game, but somehow I forget they exist. It's also like I just like there's just not difficult content right now. I haven't been using units like that. But so the highlight, because we're talking about best units in the game, right? The year 7 before, yeah, well, yeah, that okay. So you can got it. Honestly, to be frank with you, I don't have Pan. When did she? When did she come back? I don't remember the last banner she was on. It wasn't it recent. '17, right? Yeah, that banner. I didn't summon on that banner. It didn't. I think it got like a single. Because that's like one of those slots where it's like Saiyan Day is coming up. There's literally no way I can defend summoning on this. But Saiyan Day, I didn't get God Goku, but I was happy because I got 2 copies of Trunks and Vegeta. So now I have the gold slot on that. And they've aged well. They're almost a year old. They're still usable in every event in the game. So they aged much better than the Tanabata from 2 years ago. You can tell that Tech Gogeta they designed when they made STR Vegito. Yeah, so superhero, the only cope that I have is that like I'm begging them to bring the superhero units back. Your boy needs Piccolo. And my game plan for attacking Golden Week is whatever banner Gohan is on, I'm gonna summon on, and then whatever, and then I'll just buy Piccolo with coins. Cause I know the meme with Gohan, but it's still a pretty badass unit. And he's got the best animation in the game. Hey Anime Boom Boom, how you doing? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Say it so good you say it twice. It's going alright. We're having some fun in here. talking about whatever comes to mind while I rot my brain away doing World Tournament. But yeah, it's like the New Year's being dual Dokkan Fest LR. That's where for me it kind of like is like they could be up the. Yeah, I think I remember seeing like a tweet or something. It's like if Gohan could consistently get his 24 key, he'd be like the best unit in the game, but he can't. I don't think World Tournament would be as bad if you just like went under the impression of just like get your missions and be done. Like you only hate World Tournament really if you grind it and get like top ranks. Because it's just miserable. You literally have to spend a whole weekend doing it. And I'm pretty sure like if you're a global guy, isn't it like live for longer? Like an extra day or something like that? I don't know. Like I see people get like 150 million on global and they're like top 20. It's like, really? Like on last World Tournament on JP, I had 250 million and I was worried if I was gonna finish like high. I'm not saying global is like easy to finish in the top rank, so I know it's easier. And by easier, I mean you still got to spend all time. Yeah, exactly. I've said the same thing, BC. It's the preliminary. That's what makes it so bad. If it was just 4 of the regular fights, it would be easy. Because if it was that, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like if you're going like really high, like top 50 and higher, like that's where you really got to be miserable. But like I said, it was the most competitive world tournament of all time, but I did 250 million last World Tournament, and like I was worried if I was going to finish top 1,000 or not. Like I had to play so much more than I thought I would. Right. The alleged thing from Minato that he told me is that the top JP guys, they have like multiple people playing on the phone. So it's like, let's just say we're all in the same room, right? It's like I'm playing for this hour, and then I'm going to rotate out, then BC, you're going to take the phone for the next hour, and then so far, and so on and so forth, right? Yeah, that's what I've heard. Because like I said, if you want to finish top 1, you can't sleep. This is a good OST, too. Why can't I think of what unit this is tied to? I know the OST, like the back of my hand, but I can't think of who it is. Auto clicker. I'm pretty sure they're pretty strict about World Tournament restrictions. Like, you can farm bot everything in the game, but you can't farm bot World Tournament. Why am I drawing a blank on this OST, by the way? I've heard it 1,000 times. I just like I can't remember who it is. Yeah, exactly. You don't like World Tournament's like one of those things you just don't mess with. Like I know on global all the time, like #1 on World Tournaments, like Fix World Tournament. Like that's the name of the guy in first a lot. It's like someone who knows they're getting banned, but they just do it. Bro, this is making me so mad that I can't think of who this OST is. I use it for videos. Like oh, it's Evolution Blue Vegeta. That's it. Yeah. I knew I'd figure it out. God, that battery is shooting down. This phone is it's seen better days in terms of the battery. The maximum capacity for it is 75%. So it'll say 100, but it's only charging to 75, I guess. So it's also over 3 years old, I think. Yeah, it's an old phone, but it gets the job done. The colors only look different because it's an iPhone. Kitomi is not playing at the moment. His World Tournament is next week. I got you. Yeah. So the thing with iPhone is the colors always look different because it has something to do with the lightning adapter. And like with HDMI, you got to use it's like the colors are always going to be like a different kind of like they're like a little bit faded out kind of. Like it looks fine, but it looks like it's a little different. Like I said, if I knew I was going to be doing Dokkan YouTube in 2020, I would probably have an Android right now, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just like, as someone who's, I just prefer the iOS interface. Like, I always look at someone like using their Android and it's just like, ugh. Like, I just like, this looks like this looks like so much for me. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry if it was she, my bad. But 90% Jackie Chun. Yeah, I'll have Jackie Chun at 90% after this tournament, assuming I yeah, I'm the same way, right? Like, it's just because like as a kid I had an iPod Touch, and then when I was like 14 I got the iPhone. If you remember, the iPhone 5C is like the when they had like the blue one, the yellow one, the green one, the little the pinkish red one. This is some cool looking phones. You were like a badass if you had like, I think it was called the 5S that was like gold. This is back when I was in like high school, like a freshman and whatnot, so crazy to think I was in high school almost 10 years ago. Yeah. Time flies. Like, I graduated 6 years ago almost. Yeah, them green phones, man. That's the only reason I never asked for one of the gold iPhones is because you're just gonna put it in a case anyway. Like, what's the point? Is this a bonus chance team? What the hell is that? This guy's running... That's like a Vegeta I use for the punch machine. Yeah, so I went from a iPhone... So, let's see. I went from the 5C to a 6S to an X to an 11 Pro Max, which is what I'm using right now. And this 11 Pro Max has lasted me, I think, 3 years. And it still works like a charm, just the battery's a little, like, low now, but... If I'm not playing Dokkan all day like a madman, then it'll last me the whole day. This is like a rare example where I'm using it for a lot at once, so it's like the battery is not gonna be, like, hanging in there. Like, playing Dokkan, playing Legends for an extended amount of time, like, this thing is gonna get hot. Graduated in 2018. Nice. Yeah, I graduated in 2017. My brother graduated in 2018. So I had to graduate, and my brother had to watch my graduation, and then the next year I had to flip-flop. I had to watch his graduation. And my sister graduated 4 years later. You see, my brother was, he was sentenced with the duty of being in high school at the same time that my sister was. So, you know, he had to be the protector. I didn't, I didn't have to, ever, be in school in the same building at the same time as my sister. It took me a few years. Like, it would be, we had, like, the sibling beef, but, you know, it took me, like, really, like, about by the time I turned, like, 18, 19 is when I really stopped taking them for granted. It's also easier now that I don't live with them. But, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if my brother showed up to here at some point if I'm not done. What are we at? 2.4 million points right now? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let this play out really quickly and go grab my phone charger, because this battery is scaring me. It's going down way quicker than I'd like it to. Yeah. Siblings bond. Yeah, exactly. Like the Dokkan category. I would be on that category. Would you prefer the Dokkan audio to be on, or is this fine the way it is? I could turn the sound effects on if it means anything, but... Okay. Honestly, like, it's just... the popping bubbles and launching sound effects will just... Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I only turn it on, like, if I'm recording and doing, like, an active skill. But, like, I remember the Global Cats were upset because they didn't get, like, the Battle of Gods music. And it's like, I mean, just go play it on your music app. Favorite World Tournament unit? Honestly, I like nuking with Majin Vegeta. It's kind of fun, like, changing the whole board to blue orbs and then going crazy. But probably Piccolo, just because he's the most efficient. Physical Broly's probably my least favorite because of how many times I've seen his super attack. Same thing with Physical Krillin. Because I had to use him for like 2 world tournaments. Yeah, that's a good question. Because favorite world tournament unit right now has got to be LR Piccolo, right? I also like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's super attack. It's basic, but it's cool because he shoots it up instead of like the normal Kamehameha. All right, I got to be very careful about this part. I gotta plug in the charger to the adapter. This is a very risky play, but I'm gonna do it. Nah, it didn't work. Froze. Damn it. We were just talking about this, Scarecrow. Golden Week is probably when is the anticipated spot, but I can't make a guarantee. Screen should be coming back any second here. There we go. Oh, the charger's not working. Darn. Okay. All right, well, maybe change of plans. Maybe what we'll do is we'll stream until the battery goes. You haven't had an opportunity to use Piccolo yet? Didn't he EZA during during Worldwide? Or you just didn't use him for the last World Tournament? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's faster. That's most definitely. This will be no, because I'm not at the max difficulty yet. Oh yeah, here we go. Perfect example. There you go. AGL Nappa didn't one-shot Vegeta because he had too much HP. You know who would have one-shot him? Piccolo. There you go. Yeah, so what I do is I just run 5 LRs and then Piccolo. Because running the 2 SRs is a little too cost efficient. I want to try this again. I want to see if I can get this to work. Oh, okay, yeah. I see the problem here. Okay. It froze, by the way. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to figure this out. I'm here, I'm playing. I just gotta figure out how to charge and do this at the same time. Come on. There we go, haha. This will either charge it or hold the battery at the same spot. Right. Yeah, no, Broly's still the king of the world tournament, but Piccolo is just faster. Just a tad. Broly gets, or maybe it is just Piccolo. I don't know. Like, because Broly becomes super effective when they're Saiyans. I guess it also depends. Like, if you have Broly rainbowed, he'll be fine. But like a less duped out Broly can look a little less unimpressive because mine's only 55%. I had to I got Broly with the purple stones during Worldwide when it was Namek. That was a fun Worldwide. I just remember everybody like, holy crap, it's Namek. Like, Goresh was going crazy. Ah, Goku family. Yeah. I'm thinking of the Ant one, who gets like, you know, damage reduction against pure and hybrids. Yeah, he's aged well. He got another. I think didn't he just get his first 200% with God Goku? Yeah. What's crazy is we're still getting like modern day releases that aren't on 200% leads, like Super Boo. It's like the game has changed. If you're not on a 200%, you're just behind, like by default. Like by the time Kid Buu got his 200%, he was already pretty mid. Like he can look impressive sometimes, but yeah. Zamasus and Goku Blacks are just like an internally shafted unit. Merge Zamasu is pretty good, just the situation around him is like, eh. Because like Tech Goku Black and Zamasu are incredible, but they're also reaching that point where it's like, even at slot 1, bosses are supering too hard, and like the 700k defense just isn't enough. Just the way the game is playing, like it's crazy to think that, like, imagine I told you that 2 years ago. It's like a unit with 700k defense wasn't tanking everything in the game. She'll be all right. At the end of the day, it's just Kale. If anything, it was an excuse for people not to summon. I did one multi on that banner and got a copy of Kid Goku, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. She is insane, though. I've heard of it. I remember a buddy on Xenoverse 2 made me name the character after Cinder from that. But I don't know much about it. Your power went out? Okay. Yeah, you know, no big deal. There's a tornado, but I'm watching Dokkan. Don't worry about it. I hope it was just a like a heat wave thing, or someone ran into a pole. Yeah, you're hogging up all the power in the house. You got a laptop plugged in, you got your monitor plugged in, you got a phone running. Random power outage. Yeah, I mean, if it's hot over there, that makes sense. Those happen. Or if it's like windy or something like that. So we're at 8. Oh, yeah, we're cooking. We're moving. I'm almost to the max difficulty, too, so... I might have to go to the item shop real quick and buy some more chi lies, though. Ooh, bonus chances on the cooler, yeah. It's prelims. Piccolo can take 1. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. Basically, essentially, it ensures that, I said, yeah, I'm double entendreing here, but it ensures that you're going to be, like, you're going to one-shot the field, right? Like, and considering how it's just going, like I said, it's going boom, 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 where it's like if you use a unit like Int Kid Gohan, it's like boom, boom, and it's like, it's night and day. The, what I should have done is given credit to, it's like Masaka1 on Twitter. They have a graphic, of showing, like, the time it takes to wipe the field. Let me, could probably pull that up while I'm here. Let me make sure. This is a really good Twitter account, too. They post, like, the chain battle strategies and whatnot. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. You got killed by... Oh, yeah, losing that win streak is a killer. That'll halt all your momentum on, like, when you're grinding. It'll just make you stop dead in your tracks. All right. I've reached the point where we got to use stones. Probably my least favorite thing in the world. All right, so let me add this to the stream real quick. I'll put it in studio mode. This isn't going to be like the music change where it goes at like way too loud, but you know, I learn as I go. All right, so we're just going to slap this up on the screen and we'll put it like, make this smaller, make sure credit is there. I don't really know. This can go like, I'll flash this up for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I have a decent amount of Ghost Ushers. It's just, all right, we're gonna cover up, leave a like and subscribe for a little bit, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So now this is like he's not the fastest, but just the way he works makes him the best. Yeah, so the Zenny update let me buy 1,000 Ghost Ushers. So now I have, like, way more. Yeah, so, like, you don't have to play the Janemba event anymore for Ghost Ushers, right? Which is amazing. I mean, I didn't do that in the first place, but... Like, look at Int Kid Gohan. 22 seconds. Like, that's so long. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to get technical, over 4 seconds. Not by much, but... Yeah, so like you can see I'm running none of those units, right? Where is AG? Does he? This user doesn't have Nappa on there, huh? Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, it's 13.1. Yeah, he's right up there with Piccolo. Yes, that's basically what I'm doing, right? Majin, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Vegeta and Nappa, and Broly. And then I'm just running a bunch of support. Ooh. Yeah, so here's your for reference when you play World Tournament. Those 4 seconds will add up quick. When you, especially if you play like 200 tournaments, 300 tournaments, like. Yeah, and Krillin is still, Krillin is not, he's like 2 seconds slower, so it's not like that noticeable. It's, to me, it's only really noticeable between a unit like Piccolo and a unit like Kid Gohan, where you're like, whoa, this is slower. This is for Krillin? Yeah, that's probably smart. Because he also has that guaranteed second super that he does. Ooh, in Broly's OST, nice. Oh, I didn't get the AoE. Whoops. Probably should have changed the field, but whatever. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to need to buy Chi Lies. Let me use an Usher just in case we don't kill. I don't want to mess around and find out. Now, the problem with this being in all Japanese is I do not know what that, I can't tell by looking what that thing on the side is, like what the little notes are, because, like, the 3 on there have, like, little notes. Oh, you know what it is? Gohan has 2 separate AoEs, so it's probably the one with Piccolo is slower or something like that. That's right, because he's got one with Goku, and then he's got one with like with the gang, right? Or one with something like that. It's one with Piccolo and then one with like the Z Fighters. All right, so finally we made it to 30 million, to the point where it's like, or the times 30 rather. So now the real grind begins, quote unquote. No more wasting time. Yeah, that LR Krillin definitely saved me a little bit of time, or not a little bit of time, but like he carried me through 2 world tournaments, like back like when I was yeah, not really. I mean, it's just like it means I know that I'm getting the most amount of points possible, and now I know it's like it's usually like 1 million per tournament, so we're already getting there. I got like what, like 15 left or something like that. So it'll take a bit, but what is 2 hours at this point with this game? What I'm gonna do is get some water here in a minute. Oh yeah, I'm chilling. Trust me, I'm not worried about it. As long as, which it's not going to, as long as this stream doesn't interrupt my me going to get dinner at like 8 o'clock, then I'm fine. Because that's happened to me like 4 times. Where it's like I'm in the middle of a stream, then it's like I want to leave and go get food, and I'm starving over here. And like that happened to me with my Red Zone stream. I thought it was going to take like 3 hours, 4 hours, and ended up taking like 7 or 8. I decided let's beat every red zone stage in one stream with the same team, and that ended up taking all day. Yeah, it's on the channel. It's called "This Stream Doesn't End Until I Beat Every Red Zone Stage." With it was like a showcase for the Boo Saga LR, because I didn't have the GT Duo at the time. Oh no, I'm only at 4 million? I'm tripping. I thought I was at like 8 million. Okay, well we got about 30 or 40 minutes extra. Also depends on how many bonuses we get. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, okay. We will get through it though. I'm not worried. Trust me. It's all about self-reassurance. Yeah, we'll be at 5 million after this one. I forget what the exact number of tournaments it is to get to 22. I think I'm getting to 23 million. Like I said, I'm getting the copy of Go On and then I'm done. Oh boy. Oh, the phone battery went up 1. Yeah, neither do I. It's usually like 26 or 27, I think. Hey, beer is here. Woo! I remember being super excited the first time I got Beerus tier. I think I was using like a Movie Heroes team or something like that. It was like my first like ever playthrough of the game. Because AGL Gogeta Blue was like the first time I ever like played the game. That's not true. I didn't get on the game for one specific unit once, but one time where I actually had like a bit of an extended playthrough, the main unit that I got was full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He was the first SSR I ever pulled, fun fact. I thought it was guaranteed because I was new. Turned out he was the new Dokkan Fest at the time. Does this guy have any, Oh, yeah. Oh, you know. This is a good OS tier right here. Tech Janemba. Oh my god. You are a fraud, Vegeta and Nappa. 2 extra supers? Come on now. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that Blue Gogeta was like a super exciting time. I mean, Super Broly did so much. Because like when ROF came out, I'm pretty sure Dokkan wasn't even a thing yet. So like that was like the first like major movie release. Wait, what? Isn't that the reward unit? He's not new, is he? Then how long do I have to go? Where are the missions? Oh, they put stones at 23 mil. You son of a bitch. I was thinking 1 million less. Oh, and there's a copy of Piccolo in here? Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, like after 24, I don't give a damn. Oh, nice. Sweet. So I get, what, I get 2 copies of this Goku? Okay. So I'm tripping then. Okay. So then all I'm doing is going until I get all the tickets. Well, no, I'm going until I get the 3 stones. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. This makes the grind a little easier because I know I'm getting stuff I can use. Like a copy of Piccolo is huge because I'll be able to, like, if he's in the next set of rewards, I'll be able to rainbow him next tournament. And that also means that I'll be able to get extra copies of, like, I almost said Jacko, but like Tien and Chaozu when they come around, and yeah, that's nice. Will you? Yes. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna turn the air conditioner off when we get to that point, and then I'm gonna make it a video during the stream, so it'll just be normal, right? Like it's gonna be business as usual. You'll kind of hear me like do an intro and all that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, LR Piccolo is amazing. I link leveled him. I think I link leveled him because like them doing a world tournament versus Annie is like that should be like punishable by law. Like I'm already playing the game all day. You know how much time that takes away from like link leveling the new units and stuff like that, and like just to go and stop doing all the anniversary stuff and go do world tournament. Like yeah, you got to be facing at least 2 to 3 in prison for that. That's like that was so frustrating. But like I said, the world tournament rewards for that tournament in specific, super nice. Like, all right, so let me check something while I'm here. 'Cause you know how like if you have a Windows computer, the little weather thing is like on the bottom. It says here temperatures plummet. I gotta see what the temperatures are like. A low tonight is 60. Nice. Hopefully it gets down there by the time I go get dinner. Because it is hot out today. It's 88. Alright, I'm going to hide this graphic now. But you get the point. It was up for a while. I hope you were able to study it. Yeah, no, so what I saw, like, the big update, like, W update from this world tournament is, what's it called? Like, also the tickets. Like, when we go and do the Dragon Ball ones, we're going to be able to do multis. So, like, we're going to be able to fly through that. I'm not going to have to do, you know, a gazillion summons just to get, like, a bunch of crappy SRs and Rs I'm never going to use. And then, like, maybe a copy of Anine or something like that. Whose OST is this? This has to be, like, background. This has to be, like, a stage OST or something. This doesn't even sound like Dokkan. The guitar's coming, though. Sorry, the electric guitar. Yeah, I don't either. Patience. Well, I know this. That's the I guess they were like... I didn't know that was part of the OST. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's good for sure. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. It's the game sound effects, too. I heard the little, like, transformation. I don't know where bro got that file. This is, I wish I had credit, but someone makes, like, a... If you just look it up on YouTube, it's like Dokkan Mix. This guy does, like, 4-hour versions of it sometimes. And I got, like, a pretty recent version. And I was like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Because this helps me not have to change the background music during the stream, because If anybody is listening was in one of my earlier streams, like the first 2 that I did, like when I would change the song, it would be at max volume at first, and I'd have to turn it down because I don't know how to change it. And that would, yeah. Yeah, my good friend Stray is doing really well with that. If I was into lo-fi, I'd probably really like that, but I don't really like lo-fi, so. That's what I was trying to tell him. I'm like, yeah, I haven't listened to it yet because I don't really like lo-fi, so. Another one down. Yeah, so these rewards are way nicer than I thought they were. Yeah, like, I'm already almost top 10 local, and I've only been playing for an hour and a half. Problem is, not even the problem, but the guy who's #1 local already had like 40 wins when I checked, so. Yeah, I got COVID last summer, I think. It wasn't bad. Maybe it was the vaccine. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it, obviously. We're not here to talk about politics, but... yeah, I got, like, the only thing that sucked was, like, I just couldn't lose my... Like, I just lost taste for a really long time. I would basically just have to put hot sauce on everything. That was the only way I could kind of taste something. Like, I would put hot sauce on, like, spaghetti and stuff like that, and just, like, whatever, just to get some flavor into it. That and a whole lot of Gatorade. Zero sugar, of course. Yeah, I never felt that way. Personally, I felt way worse when I got food poisoning in the winter. I got some bad Dominoes or something. That messed me up. I was like, give me COVID any day of the week over this. Thankfully, it was only about 48 hours. It's all fun and games until you're scared to eat like a granola bar. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this granola bar down. Depends on how many medals I can get. If there was an LR EZA, I'd be all over it, but there's not, so I'm chilling. I do use that Gohan from time to time. He's not link leveled though. The tech one that was last World Tournament. And Piccolo I have link leveled, but I haven't really used him that much, to be honest. So we'll see. I guess I can check my signatures, huh? I'll check all that when I'm done. I'm just gonna power through this and not really think about it. And then I'll get everything in once. Place 2K, top 2K, I'm not finishing top 2K, you're crazy. On JP, that's easily over 100 million. Yeah. It's too much. And these units, like, they're just not, like, they're good, they're not that good. Let me let this turn play out. I'm gonna grab some more. Okay. Now I got some water. Pretty sure he, it just depends on whenever they get to 46, right? It's like Battlefield. It depends on what the number is. Oh, so you guys are already on 46? Nice. That's going to be a competitive world tournament, by the way. Because you got the community's artificial hype machine gassing up LR Piccolo, so everyone's want to try and get him. You're on 44, so, oh. They're just doing it early? Because it was 46 on JP. I thought World Tournament worked like the Battlefield, where it's like they don't really stray from the numbers, you know? Well, I mean, that's a W. I mean... But that does, like, that leads... Ah. I did pull that Gohan on a single, Brian. It was on accident, too. Like, I meant to do a single on the, so, like, whatever... I probably had, like, 200 stones or whatever when the banners went live. And after I got to, like, 40 stones or whatever, but however many I had, I wanted to do a single on the Goku banner. And then I accidentally did it on the Gohan banner and pulled Gohan, so... I've probably used him a total of, like, 4 times outside of link leveling. And it's not because he's bad, I just never use him. This is a good OST. I forget whose it is, though. The last one was AGL Metal Cooler. I recognize that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like that's it's the blessing and the curse of global foresight, right? Or it's like you know that this Gohan is super, or this Piccolo is super good, so it's like everyone's going in with the mindset of I'm going hard because I want Piccolo. Or people like just don't have Piccolo, they want to easy A him right away. You got global content creators who want to do Piccolo. Oh man. This water was much needed. Yep. Yeah, Carnival Goku kind of bullied me, to be honest. I honestly, I was just trying to get a copy of the tech one, and it just wasn't happening. I did get a copy of Jiren, though. I was kind of excited about that. You see, I wouldn't say enthusiast, but I am definitely a Jiren fan. I know people don't like him, but I like Jiren. Ooh, nice dodge, Piccolo. I just kind of like the concept of Jiren, just like, yeah, I'm the strongest because I am. And that's it. The backstory they gave him kind of sucked, but whatever, I mean... Ah, yeah, true. I think I didn't get them to link level, but I think I did get a copy of all of them, just for the collection's sake. Because it's like, obviously, like, with the 6th anniversary, the 7th anniversary, like, those units I just had done frame 1. because like I was doing it during the celebration. Don't you have to like level them up and get their hidden potential done for missions? I know for the free-to-play units you have to. I still have enough units in the box where I don't have to worry about that. Like where it's like I'm just like I don't need to like find extra units to link level. I probably have like 500 something, 600 something units like Dokkan Awakened, but like I don't know. I think I have like 800 units in the box right now, but like a lot of them are just like whatever. I'd have to look. I don't like. A lot of the time, I probably gotta like bob my SRs still. Recently, I did a multi on the. Oh, why did I do that? No, do this on the. So you know how like I'm trying to finish out these gold coins because like I have a feeling those banners are just gonna go away at some point, and I need like 30, 40 more coins, and I can buy Golden Frieza. That's the kind of the plan. What's it called? And I did a multi on the Kale and Caulifla banner and ended up getting Kale and Caulifla, so now they have a dupe in them, but, ooh, nice additional, what's the word? It's like, because I need to get Golden Frieza at this point. I don't need to, but I want him. Boo, no. Golden Week's in like 2 weeks. Come on now. You must think I'm some kind of amateur. But I do need the yellow coins. You do provide a good point. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just take like the like whatever so when this world tournament's done, I'll probably have like I don't know, I'll probably have like 50 stones, and then maybe we just throw a multi at it. And the goal, honestly, like, I don't even care about pulling an LR on those stones. Like, obviously, I'd like it, but, like, I need SSRs that I have done so I can get more coins. Because, like, I took a huge W on that Kale and Caulifla multi because, A, I got Kale and Caulifla, and I also got 2 SSRs I could coin. So, that was a 16 coin multi. So, that was almost an extra 50 stones that I didn't have to spend right there. So... that's like the big goal, right? Like, cause like I said, I'm literally summoning for yellow coins. I'm not summoning for units. And it's like if I pull Kale, or if I were to pull Golden Frieza, great, then I can just buy another one. Like in theory, then I could just buy Boo down the line. It's like it's the same thing with the Carnival units, right? Like I'm not gonna buy Carnival Kai Goku with my coins. I just don't want them that bad. So it's like I'm gonna patiently, I'm buying my time and waiting for a Carnival LR that I really want. So like let's just play around with an idea and say they do like a Carnival LR UI Goku or something that transforms. That's where my coins are going. It's like I'll summon for them, but if I don't get them, I'll just buy them with my coins. I ended up going way overboard on the Carnival coins though. I think I have like 600 something. Yeah. Honestly, your power level's pretty high, so I would have to assume you spend a little bit of money. Yeah, but like, I think if you're free to play, you should honestly have 0 yellow coins. Like, the value on those banners is so trash. Like, are so trash, rather. Like, 6 mil almost entirely free to play is impressive, but... yeah, 79 yellow coins, exactly. You're only summoning when it's a unit you want. Like, you're supposed to have no yellow coins. Like, that's like... Now, honestly, I wouldn't even be in this predicament. I made the dumbest mistake ever during the 7th Annie. I bought exchange Vegeta and Goku from Namek with my coins, and then on the free ticket multi, I got like what's the word? I got a copy of Exchange Goku and Vegeta, of course, on the free-to-play, like guaranteed LR multi with the tickets. I don't know why I bought beforehand. I'm just a goofy, what can I say? But then I ended up, during Worldwide in 2022, I got Goku and Hit on the Metal Cooler banner, so that was pretty exciting. That was an LR I wanted really bad. I don't know, I guess I'm just a tournament of power sucker. Like, I don't know. Only for certain units, though. Like Kale, not moving the needle. Yeah, oh, I did great during Worldwide. I didn't spend that much, and I left with every unit. I was pretty happy, except for Gohan and Krillin, but who cares? Yeah, my so my banner unit Piccolo that was out with Cooler, they're at 90% now, so I'm really excited for that. It's like maybe I get lucky and rainbow them before I get my copy of the LR Piccolo, and then I'm really in business. The Namekian team could unironically be like crazy at some point, like. Yeah, it's just somehow that banner unit, like I'm not upset, it's just they're dodging me, I don't have them. Like, banner units are weird. Yeah, it's so Cooler was a bit of an arc for me. I think it ended up. Oh, that guy did really well in one of those tournaments. Cooler took about like probably 800, 900 stones, but Goku I got on the first night. I got him on like the 4th multi. That's actually on my channel. I know that. What was going to be a God Goku or a Goku summon video just turned into me summoning for both. Like I got God Goku and like within like 200 stones, and I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just summon for Cooler now, and I didn't get him, but you know that dopamine is still going hard, so you don't care. It's like, oh, I didn't get Cooler, but oh well, I got who I wanted. And this was night 1, so it's like, you know, a lot of people were like calling Goku like the best in the game and all that, and it's just, to me, that Carnival Goku, that revive is so valuable, and it's so easy to get. Like almost every time you use him in hard content, you're getting that revive. I got a buddy in the 5-9 Discord who had like almost every time, like when I was doing like those red zone attempts with the 5-year fusions. That's another video on my channel. If you want like raw Dokkan gameplay, I have like a 4-hour video of me no iteming every red zone stage with the 5 years. That Carnival Goku, like almost every like few runs is getting that revive off. Like guard, stacking, don't have guard, you're reviving. Like what more do you want? At 100%, he is phenomenal. I have him at 55, so he's not great, but he's still really good. Like, he's a unit where you can get away with him being 55%, right? Like, I always talk. That's like one thing that I always talk about. Like, if a unit is good at 55%, like that is just so important. Because there are a lot of units in this game. Cooler is an example where he needs those dupes. If you want him to be consistent, you need like that gold slot so you can get like, you know, the 25 additional or whatever. Or the crit, whatever you're doing on him, right? I don't know how I have my Cooler built, to be honest. I only have one dupe. Yeah, so if you're looking to spend your stones responsibly, the Busaga Duo unit banner is like it's a must summon. Like the better of the Gammas is on that banner. The better of the 7 years is on that banner. The better, maybe not the better, but Cooler's on that banner. I guess like UI Goku is not on that banner, but like that banner image is so crazy. It's like LR Gods, Cooler, Gamma 1, Boo Duo. I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. Like that banner, not literally, but that banner was tailor-made for me because I didn't have Gamma 1. My Cooler was at 59 or was at 55%, and then my LR Gods were at 79%, or we're at 69% rather. So, like almost every multi I was getting a featured unit, I was getting something that I could use. Yeah, I think my summons for the 8-year, I didn't really do a video. I just did a what's the word? I just did like a short because I got a Goku Black Rift. Funny thing with the GT duo, I did one multi on that banner and I pulled them just because like UI Goku was rainbowed, the Super Saiyan 4s I rainbowed, so it just wasn't worth it. I was like, all right, I'll just move on. Like, I'll just take my one and be done. Like, I don't care about dupes. I'm in a position right now with, like, school and all that where I just don't think about dupe chasing. Like, if I get them, I'm happy. I would say skipping Annie is never smart. And I think you get enough stones during the worldwide download celebration for it to not matter. What you could do is if you pull an Annie unit right away, like quickly on or like early on, and you don't care about the part 2 units, just save your stones and take all the anniversary stones and bring those over to worldwide. But no, because you get like 1,000 stones during anniversary, so don't overthink it. You got to enjoy the anniversary when it's here. Because like if you play this game and have friends that are talking about it all the time, you're going to be seeing all their multis and you're going to get baited into summoning. I just know how this game works, so it's like you'll definitely get caught like wanting to summon. Unless you're like the most disciplined person ever, because that happens to me all the time. You watch like a content creator do like a summon video and they have like crazy luck. You're like, okay, I'm gonna tap in, you know? I'm gonna get this luck too, and then you don't get the luck. Yeah, I'm guilty of it. Yeah, no, that's the worst part about not pulling the new unit when everybody else is. The thing that I always take about, like especially with 5.9, is that I'm surrounded by like a lot of people that create content or are just gonna go until they get the unit anyway. So it's like, I just kind of have like a good time watching Minato get like, he just has a bad time on banners because it's like, I know he's probably just gonna keep spending until he gets them anyway, so it's just fun to laugh at. I only feel bad when it's like, yeah. Yeah, no, his Trunks and Vegeta arc was something. My worst arc was AGL UI Goku. I think I went like over 2K before I got my first copy. And go figure, because that's my favorite unit in the game. Favorite and best are two different words. Let's not get it twisted. I argued that he was top 10 until I absolutely couldn't. I think overall, like, honestly, I think he was the best unit in the game until the 7th anniversary. I always had him over Full Power Frieza. So what's funny about Ginyu is, like, that, yeah, like, because he was, like, on that post-anniversary depression. So, like, you know, I think I did, like, 3 or 4 multis on that banner and ended up walking out with Ginyu and Rakumen Gold, though, so I'm really happy. The thing with that one, BC, is most of the time when it's the JP anniversary and these people are bragging about their first multi-Zenos and all that, it don't matter. Because they're re-rolling. It's an account they're never gonna play again, so it's whatever. Like, or they're just logging in for the JP Annie and then they're leaving after the Annie, so it's whatever. It's only I only get like salty when it's my JP main friends. And honestly, I don't have that many. Cause like 85% of the, oh yeah, that was so bad. Piccolo saved my life. There's a way. There was a setup. Someone on Twitter posted it. There's that's how I personally did it. You run a special post team and then you bring a Piccolo, LR Piccolo. Yeah. No, I couldn't. I didn't have the gammas. I just like a 55% Ginyu is not good enough in there. Now he's 69%, but it's almost impossible. You need so much RNG, and even then, it's not enough. I conceded. I tapped. Cell max 1. It's up to too much chance. Like. So, like, if you think about, like, a crazy arc, like Truth trying the no-item fusion ESBR or whatever it was, the difference is he was using the best possible team, and it was that hard, right? But when I only have, like, my team wasn't the best team possible to do it, so it was like, there's just no point. Like, I'm already going in handicapped, and it's still, not handicapped, but, like, I'm going in at a disadvantage, and it's still, like, harder. Yeah, Gamma 2 at the rainbow level is just so crazy, though. Like, the thing is you need, like, those quad supers and crits. Like, that's the only way he can make it. I just, like I said, eventually I just found a setup that had, like, where you could just use Piccolo, and I used him as a friend support, and that was it. God bless Piccolo. Those 15 stones, man. So important. Yeah, the int TUR cell. I remember, I have one that's built, my int, that's funny, hold on. Give me 1 second. You got me thinking now. Yeah, no, I haven't bought any copies of Ginyu. I pulled a copy of Ginyu on the Yamcha banner. I don't know why I was a madman and decided to summon on the Yamcha banner, but I walked away getting a copy of the ROF Blues and Ginyu in one multi. I'm laughing because you mentioned, oh, there we go. You mentioned the int TUR cell. Where are you at? Yeah, mine's built with 32 dodge, and it was for the same exact purpose. And these are all EX orbs, so I could take them off, so don't worry. But there you go, right? Like, this is Truth's wet dream right here. 32 dodge. Actually, is it though? I don't even know. I guess, oh yeah, so this is level 5 dodge. Yeah, level 5 dodge, yep. If only those were defense, but close enough, right? How are we looking here with these rewards? Got characters in here, got tickets. Like I said, I'm gonna accept all this at the end. I'm not worried about it right now. I will do the missions though. I don't care about that. What do I got in here? Just stuff like this. It's all just meat. Gotta use certain units. Nah, I'm good. Oh, discounts? Huh? What are those? Are those a thing? I've never heard of discounts. There are discounts on the category banners on JP if you want to do those. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Trunks and Vegeta had 3 rounds of discounts for crying out loud. As if you needed more incentive to summon for Trunks and Vegeta. Like, what in God's name is this team I'm looking at here? What is this? Listen, it's a trade-off, right? We get all the content first. We get, you know, usually better treatment from the devs. If they mess up, we usually get better rewards. It's okay. It's the balance of life. JP Shaft is like, I use that ironically, right? But not getting discounts is a shaft. I mean, do you know how much easier it would be if I could just do like a guaranteed featured unit for like 20 bucks? Or like 30 bucks, whatever it is on global? how much easier that would make my life. It was like, rather than buying a $30 stone pack, I could buy a $30 guaranteed featured unit. Like, yep, you know how it is. I had a buddy, this is a 5'9" guy as well. Shout out to Siobhan, he's a Discord member, but we were watching him stream his summons for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. He got a beer some Whis on a ticket single. Like, right. Yeah, but think about it. It's like those $60 could be 180 stones, or they could be a guaranteed featured unit. Like, no matter how you split it. Because you can easily go 3 multis without a featured unit. Easily. I'm telling you, those guaranteed features are like crack. Like, it's like even heroes. I tell myself every year I'm not summoning. It's just that guaranteed feature. It gets me every time. Where it's like, ooh, this could be the unit. I got a 1 in 8 chance. And lo and behold, I have Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Goku. I have the Vegeta. I don't have hearts. I was kind of mad about that. And I'm on JP, so I can hear his active skill. They get me every year. What are you talking about? The tickets, they never are. It's like, it's Dokkan Festival A and then Dokkan Festival B. Yeah, but for me, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, my mindset would be if I got Goku on the tickets, I would just save the stones from the celebration. I'd just be like, okay, got what I wanted, I'm done. Like, but, like, I don't know, at the same time, it's like, you know, I already bought the stones, I might as well just go. You don't know much about... Yeah, I like, it's just someone who's around global players all the time. It's easy to stay in the loop with global. Like, I know exactly what they're doing. I know the global mains are excited to summon on Kaioken Goku's LR banner. Like, that's huge. Right before Golden Week. Yeah, I do have that Vegeta. I didn't farm his SA, though. I just used Kai's. I'll admit it. The only way to farm it was, like, get an SR, so I was like, nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. Too many training items, too much of a hassle. It's just, I'm good. Yeah, no, everyone's just clowning that. Yeah, that's like, come on. The Kaioken Goku banner, nobody's excited about that. Unless you're like a Saiyan Saga enthusiast and you don't have them yet. It is crazy to think that the Saiyan Saga Copers during the 7th Annie won, but the writing was kind of on the wall. Well, this is like one of those time slots where they do it every year. It's like either Global's going to drop a Global first or they're going to do like some stupid filler. And that's all this is. They do that all the time. Like, I think it was, at some point last year, they did like a thing where it was like a Rose Goku Black banner and then like a, what was it called? Like the Physical Angel Vegeta was like a banner too. And it was like, oh yeah, 2 legendary summons, guys. Make sure you summon. It's just it's a way to trap people. That's all it is. It's like the Tanabata banner, the second part of it, right? It's just a trap. That's what content creators tell you all the time. Like, that's why it's like, you know, if you're looking to spend your stones wisely, you can't summon on a banner with 35 featured units. You're gonna see that kid on Twitter who pulled, you know, both the 7-year or 8-year units on the Tanabata banner, but it's like, it's just not worth it. Everyone wants more Peppy Gau's units. It's just that team is always in a weird spot because the stats are like never high and it's just not LR filled. Yeah, now that we have Bulma though, it's like crazy. LR Kalen Khalifa, Easy Aid, got Bulma. Is Berserk Kale on Peppy Gals? I genuinely don't know. I know Vados isn't, and I think that's really dumb. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, exactly. That's what all you should be doing on that banner is the tickets. Ooh, this is the which one? The trumpets is which one is the trumpets? Is that the Gogeta one or the Vegeta? This is a 5-year OST. I know that. The ones that they did for the active skills, like the updated ones, those are so good. I think this is Gogeta. Is this Gogeta Super Saiyan 4? Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm tripping. I'm thinking of another one. Yeah, the 5-year EZAs are perfect. I love them. The base form is still a little suspect, but it's better, right? Like it's so much better. That turn 4 guaranteed dodge, and then they're just so good. I'm willing to deal with the base form for. You just put him in slot 3, let him have that dodge chance, risk it for the biscuit, you know? Yeah. Yeah, like those are some like those are like the most fun units in the game to use, in my opinion. They're so good. It's crazy to think next year the AGL UI Goku's EZAing. It's like I just don't know. I mean, they no itemed every red zone stage. Like I was able to use a team with them on it and like we just like cook it. Really the only flaw is they're not on the Vegeta and Trunks team. You're kind of forced to go double up on the Buu Saga unit, which is kind of annoying because like the thing with the 8th year units is like you almost only want to run one of them. Like you don't want to have two. Especially if the Buu Saga duo. Because that unit can get caught. With a capital C. Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm excited. Are you kidding me? AGL UI Goku spitting out 15 million with a guaranteed chance to, or with a 50% chance to crit. Those 7 mil additionals, guaranteed crits. Give me guard for the first 4 turns, or something like that. Or let him get like defense, rather than the 30% that he gets for him, let him get like defense on every dodge up to like 100-something%. Yeah. Just make him stupid. Like, let him be the king of the game again. They let the 5 years do it. You can argue that Vegito is better than the Buu Saga duo. Yeah, exactly. If Vegeta can just keep that permanent 40% damage reduction and then gets like maybe like extra defense when he's hit, he could be cooking. Like he could be really tanky. But you gotta, like, because that's the thing. It's like with AGL UI Goku, what are they gonna do, right? Other than just like buff the numbers, because it's like I doubt they're gonna give him an 80% chance to dodge, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like. Vegito is like probably just like it's tough, right? Like that standby is extremely valuable. They just don't take damage, but like in that base form, like even after triple supering sometimes they get lit up. Yeah, permanent 60% damage reduction. It depends on how high his defensive numbers go. Whose OST is this? I like this. This is another one of those ones that I like. I recognize it, I just don't know it off the top of my head who it is. I know the melody and all that, but... Is this Int Namek Goku? I think it is. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. I figured it out. They just didn't start it at the beginning. That's the problem. Like, I feel like with OSTs, I gotta hear the beginning. God, that active skill is so good. I'm glad that they went like kind of like they use like manga reference for the frame as well, like the frown. Oh, it's so good. I love that unit. I know they're not that good, but I love that unit. I've gotten plenty of usage out of him, and of course I rainbowed him on his initial banner. Yeah, there's a lot of OSTs. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. There's only a few where I could be like, ooh, I know that one. Like if we hear physical Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill, I know that one off the top of my head, right? I'm gonna... Piccolo isn't gonna kill... I'm scared he's not gonna kill Majin Vegeta. I'm gonna just play it safe. Yeah, considering like almost every other unit's getting an OST these days, like... I guess that's kind of fun. It's like, can I tell what this OST is just from listening to it? This one, I don't know. I'd have to hear it a little more. Yeah, it's like, I know the rhythm, I just like, I don't know who it is. Like that, like, yeah. Well, some good news. We're over halfway. Ah, yeah, STR. What is that for the active skill? That's the STR Namek Goku is such a special unit to me. Like that was really like kind of the telltale. It's like they are going hard with these animations, right? Like this is not a game anymore, right? Like it's. I was literally just about to say my game hasn't crashed. I swear, I was literally just about to say that. I was thinking about it. I'm like, damn, my game hasn't crashed yet. I like, I was thinking that in the back of my head. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to jinx it. I just realized my phone's not on Do Not Disturb. That could be bad. Let me put that on Do Not Disturb. Ooh, we got some new friend requests because I got Piccolo going. Any Piccolo enjoyers in here? This friend request update is so annoying though, because I get friend requests from people like this. Like I got to rank 999 to get out of that hell. Oh yeah, I gotta add Horny Zaddy. Let's look at Horny Zaddy. Damn, he's a grinder. Yeah, maybe it's just the old phone. Usually what I do is check the power level. If you're like over 1 million, I'll think about it. But that's the benchmark. If you're over 1 mil, I'll add you, but I just gotta know that you play the game. Like I'm pretty sure this guy's not at 1 mil. Yeah, like sure, you have a nice little, I don't even, what's the dupe level on this guy? Yeah, like nah, no thanks, dude. I think it was the same thing with this guy. Yeah. What's the dupe on him though? He looks like a grinder. I'll accept you, Tamron. There you go. Right, let's get back to it. Yeah, I wasn't able to get friendly enough with Truth to add him on JP. Truly the biggest missed opportunity for chain battle. Oh, okay, we gotta actually do this now. Okay, so I gotta refilter it. Super STR Namekian. There we go. Because honestly, Minato's chain battle teams usually aren't that good. Mine suck too, though, to be fair. Because most of the time, chain battle is just, it's so reliant on having like the SSR of LRs and shit like that. It's like, it's I don't know. I should say TURs, but yeah, it just depends on it. If I have a good setup, I'll like, I usually like, on average on chain battle, I finish 2%. I just do like my best attempt every day. Yeah, my setup wasn't great. I forget. I think I finished 2% though. I think my best score was like 125 or 135. I always make fun of my buddy who's got like, he always ends up pulling the new unit but never finishes higher than me in chain battle because his friend supports just suck. I was thinking, it's like, how the hell can you not finish higher than me on chain battle when you have the new guy Goku and I don't? On Globe, you're on J. Yeah, it's a bunch of Piccolos, right? I think I'm good. I just like, I'd have to look again. I should have put Piccolo in the front. I'm tripping. It's fine. I think it's prelim, so. Yeah, I always like when it's what's the word? It's always nice when Cell is the is like the extreme connector, because you just know those numbers are going high. You're getting like times 77 and then like times 3 buffs. Super nice. That God Goku one was like crazy. I think I was like, you were literally getting buffs that were like times 83 and stuff like that. It was nuts. Piccolos, yeah, the boos are gonna be a little tricky. Piccolos, I think I'm okay, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just chain battle. At least the skill orbs are good now. Like, the thing with skill orbs is like, I remember when Dokkan put out a poll and they were like, what do you guys want? Like a better thing for chain battles or better ways for link levels? I said, like, you gotta give us better ways to get skill orbs. Because link leveling is, it's easy. You just put your phone down and do nothing. But like skill orbs, there's nothing you can do. Now, but they finally have kind of fixed it. Like chain battle gives you good ones and the guaranteed golds are nice. The Whis event finally got a revamp. The EX orbs that we're getting from events are crazy. Like on the anniversary, and that's the problem. Like link leveling winning easily, there's so many ways to get link levels now. The Roshi event every day is great. Like especially if you're casually link leveling. During the anniversary, we get a special one. You know, and even like during Worldwide, we get a special one. You know, there's if you like to spend minimal money, there's the keys. There's just so many ways to get link levels now. And like it's the same thing with skill orbs. Like they finally managed to fix both, which is good. So now, like the friend system fixed, kind of, to a degree, right? Chain battle, they're not fixing chain battle. It doesn't need to be fixed. It's fine. Chain battle requires 3 minutes of your day. World Tournament just needs a small revamp. Literally all I care is if they just get rid of the prelims. Would save everybody so much time. Yeah, I agree. I think chain battle's fine. I think I'm just trying to think of like my checklist of things that I want changed, right? Because I did a video. I think I did a video. I should have done it on my own channel, but I did it for 5.9, right? It was like top 5 things I want changed. What's it called? And like this is like stuff that had like, this was like almost like a year ago, I think at this point. But like, yeah, like World Tournament, like it's literally just get rid of the prelims, I think, and it's fine. Or just let us auto the board. Because the AI, because they did, like there's an update to it now, right? Like they updated the AI behavior. Like the AI chases you now. Like it's not like, and they fight each other way less. So like it's the small things, but just get rid of the prelim. Just make it another fight. And make that fight worth more points. Like even if the points don't change, if it's one fight, that saves me so much time. People score higher, it's more competitive. It's an easier mode, people have less time. Yeah, but yeah, it's like, but I also get that they want to have like the novelty of the World Tournament, I guess, where it's like, you know, they have like, you know, you're like chasing them around on the World Tournament board and stuff like that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they want to have the simplest fix, they make prelims one fight. I agree that I think the best... Why'd I do that? I'm stupid. But the best change would be them just, like, making no board. But if they want to keep the board, just make the prelims one fight. Because it's like, the thing is like, what gives me hope is that they're doing stuff, right? They noticed that for... Let's just think about it, right? The summons. They're already fixing it. Like, now we only have to do... Like, when we go in to do the summons in a little bit, I don't have to do 11 or like 15 to 20 singles on the Dragon Ball Saga banner just for a bunch of crap, right? Now, it's like, it's still going to be bad, but it's going to be a multi instead. It's just going to be bad stuff. Like, it's going to be, they're going to give me bad stuff in the form of a multi rather than bad stuff in the form of, like 10 singles, right? Like, I'm not expecting them to change it drastically, but it's a small change that's nice. So I think that would be like the first thing, is like make prelims one fight. That's how you really make it easier. And if that's like the one thing you want to do, fine. I'd say if we want to go in more into it, let us get make it so we can auto the board. Maybe not the fight, because you don't want to auto the fight because you would die. And then once if we get auto the board and only have to do the fights, that's a lot of like, you know, attention that I don't have to spend, because that's like the allure of Dokkan as compared to Legends is it's less focus heavy. If you're a casual player that isn't like recording and going hard and stuff like that, you can even do the most difficult just to use Piccolo, it's faster blitz. Just having 2 Piccolos speeds up the process a little bit. But well, you messed up my train of thought. I'll get it. What was I talking about? I know, like, I was talking about changes, but I had like a good tangent going, right? Like, I know what I was talking about, I just forget the specifics. Yeah, it's like, you'll kind of see what I mean, right? Because Piccolo's got those guaranteed crits, you know what I mean? And when, like, this is basically a full LR team anyway. I mean, I think I got 3 free-to-play LRs in here. So, I'm sacrificing 25 team cost or whatever, and then, because I mean, look, we got 2 free-to-play LRs, 3 summonable. Yeah, so like, but well, yeah, I know about that. I just felt like I was in a specific zone there, and now I lost it. It'll come back to me. Right. So less focus towards the oh yeah. Okay, I got it. Like the that's the beauty of Dokkan to Legends, right? Like if you're even somebody that's playing casually, you could play the red zone over the one fight over like the course of like an hour, right? And like just kind of like occasionally do the turn and then look away and then come back and do it later. Like with Legends, if you're doing a PvP match, you know, for those 3 minutes you're locked in, you're doing the match, you're fighting somebody else that wants to win too. Now the whole other thing with like, you know, the boost units and all that, that's a whole nother discussion. But if we're just talking about like the core element of the gameplay loop, Dokkan is way less intensive on like focus, right? At the end of the day, you are just popping bubbles. There's obviously way more into it mentally, but the allure of Dokkan is you can play it while you're working. You can play it while you're working. You can play it while you're playing another video game. You can play it while you're writing an essay. You know, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can put it down, pause the game, come back 3 days later, and the same fight will still be on. And that's like, when Legends doesn't have that, so like if you want like this mode, what the problem with this mode is you have to play it kind of like you're playing Legends, right? Where it's like you have to try and be efficient, you have to focus, you have to make sure that you're actually using items to not die, and it's constant, right? Like I got to do 4 fights in this prelim, and then I got to go do 3 more. So it's like 7 fights where I actually have to look and see where the enemies are attacking and stuff like that. Now I understand that that's like they want us to be engaged with the mode, but it's like, I don't know, we're doing it for crappy free-to-play units anyway. At least the rewards are getting better. I'm like, and I'm telling you, like the most impactful update is an update to the prelims. The only way they can get bigger than that is removing the board entirely. Because the way, like, this part of the gameplay doesn't need to change. I don't mind doing this. Like, having to use items and change orbs and stuff like that. It is a little tedious, but I don't mind it. Like, it's just the fact that I gotta also do the board, and I also gotta do 4 fights in the prelim. And also I gotta go through a gazillion menus to get back into it, and that's where it gets time-consuming. But I also do understand it's like they want their player base on the game, and this is keeping people on the game. Like, if you want to play World Tournament, you actually have to, like, you know, is it going to say date change and return me to the home screen? Probably. We're at that daily reset. Nope, we're good. Keep moving. Honestly, we're getting there, though. Like, we're moving pretty well. It doesn't feel like I've been live for almost 2.5 hours. So that's good. It's always easier to do this, like, when there's chat going on and stuff like that. Sometimes you'll, like, you know, like, if you've streamed before, you know. It's like, where you're like, you know, you'll go 45 minutes without anybody saying nothing, and you gotta kind of make your own entertainment, and it can be tough. It's, at the end of the day, it's like almost like you're just playing the game by yourself, right? Like, you're just like, okay, I've got nothing to say. But that's also like where I'm not trying to grow as a streamer, more of a content creator, and just going live is fine, just for like stuff like this. But like, if you're trying to grow as a streamer and you're just sitting there in silence, it's never gonna happen. Unless you're doing like speed runs or something. Yeah, but it's just nice to have that extra Piccolo. Because then I'm defeating the whole purpose if I'm not like running 2 Piccolos. Yeah, so like this is an extra, about like extra 1.5 seconds I gotta spend, right? Just to do that, if you want to get technical. So that extra 1.5 seconds across 250 tournaments is, you know, a good, you know, how long is that? Like, it's a good extra 10 to 20 minutes, just refreshing. Not even refreshing. The thing is everybody's like they've wisened up and they know how good Piccolo is. So a lot of people are setting Piccolo as their friend lead rather than Broly. So like the first World Tournament when Piccolo was easy 8, like sometimes you wouldn't have him on the list and you just have to go back to Broly. I know Dokkan World uses Broly because I sent him a friend request because I caught him on the list one time. He didn't accept. Yeah, I mean, there still is. Like, I bet you a lot of people on my friends list are using Broly right now, but I bet you a lot of them are using Piccolo, too. The friend support is, like, it's something you gotta be active with. Most of the time, like, a 55% Alara is not what you should have it set to, even if it is the new unit. Because nowadays, it's, like, the way the friend system works is, like, you're gonna get a Rainbow one in the friends list, because, like, it takes the lead of a friend, of someone who already beat it, so most of the time you're gonna run into a Rainbow one. So it's like when there's an easy A, you want to set to the category lead that's like, you know, whatever. So it's like a good example of like the Kale and Caulifla easy A. If you have Goku and Frieza Rainbow, set them as your friend lead. So that way other people can use it. Like I could just have it set to my Rainbow 7-year Super Saiyan 4s at all times, but don't really need to do that. And that's the thing is like the unit that's your GOAT, that's the beauty of the display unit now, right? Because mine's just AGL UI as my little like power level unit, but my friend support I change all the time. But if you like Pan, by all means, shoot. There's not that many Pan friends, so that's fine. Oh, this is a goofy OST right here. I don't know, it kind of goes hard though. Whose even is it? Yeah, that makes sense. He's a raw 200% leader, and there's really not that many rainbows of him, to be honest. Yajirobe, he has an OST? He's a banner unit. They wanted to do that for the memes. They're like, we're not gonna get to release another Yajirobe that's summonable in a long time. Oh, because he has an active. Okay, that's right. You know what? I half knew that. I remember because I did I think I updated, but it's like my least favorite thumbnail ever is my Yajirobe and Yamcha summon animations reaction. It's like how the hell am I supposed to do a Yamcha? Like, there's no good renders of Yamcha in the game until like, because this was before that the data download hit, so I had to use like one from Fighters or something like that. I'll go back and change thumbnails that I hate sometimes. I do remember that in specific. I remember when Frieza and Frost animations dropped, I probably had like a good like minute where I just kept looping the little run that Frieza did. I was like, what the hell is he doing? Who taught him how to run? Yeah, like... I got a kick out of that. I always like when I can catch the reference in an animation when it's not obvious. It's like, ooh, I remember that part. Like they have it in the 8th year unit with the Buu Saga. There's like one little thing where he is not doing the gritty. The gritty is very arm heavy. There's a lot going on with the arms when you do a proper gritty. Yeah, 7 local, huh? And I've only been playing for 2 hours, so... If this tournament is less competitive and they want me to finish, like, you know, top 100 local or whatever, so all I'm gonna do when I stop, like, because like I said, I'm not going hard this tournament, I can promise you that. If I fall out of the Jackie Chun sweepstakes, that's when I go back in and play for a little bit. But maybe I do 30 mil, maybe, but I don't know. Like I said, I'd like this little 3-hour session to be all I gotta do. Because I just, like, I can't, like, last World Tournament, like, took so much out of me in terms of, like, how much, like, doing 250 million is a whole lot. It is a lot of World Tournament. It, like... Yeah, like... That'll bring you to your breaking point. Hey! I think that guy's rainbowed now. Let's actually, you know what? Let me, I'm gonna specifically accept those. Hold on. He's, yeah, I don't want to go all the way in here. There we go. Thank you. No. Wow. Actually, I didn't have any dupes. Okay. I lied. I didn't mean to lie, but I did. Okay. I'll feed those in after. Yeah, come on. We're at 1284, so in 2 years I'll be able to get Goku, or 2,000 day Goku, and he's, you know, the worst LR EZA in the game. So that's cool. I lost my login streak. I wish the login streak actually mattered. Like like, I think it was like a maintenance messed me up or something like that. I forget. Not as many as I should have. I got 5. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, that's smart. Again, like I said, it's just like when the game is dry like this, it's just I want to spend like minimal time on it. Like the other day I had to play a little bit because of the Bulma event, and I had to do that 20 times, and that was a lot of stamina. That was 600 stamina. It's 2 full bars at this point. But just that Bulma event is going to be such a godsend. Like being able to farm like Ghost Ushers reliably and like Whis and stuff like that. And just being able to buy Ghost Ushers with Zenny is huge, because Zenny is not like a rare resource in this game. There are so many easy A's that you can get to level 999 on now, pretty, not easily, but like with some effort, right? I like this guy's all Broly team, and then there's just Piccolo. That's what I'm saying. It's like, listen, I don't have to spend that much time on the game. I can just do other things. I can play other. I can focus on Brave Souls. I can That's where you get creative. You get your inspo for other types of videos. I think I got a Dokkan idea in the works. I can't say it though. Someone gonna steal it. Never want to put your $1 million ideas out there. You never know who's listening. Yeah. I had on my bio, like, so Brave Souls has like that little status message that says hello or whatever. I had Orihime Enthusiast on there for the longest time. I forget, they dropped a new one recently. It was a maid version of her. So that was like a month ago. Like 2 months ago. Yeah. Unfortunately, I believe she was the worst of the three, but the Yumichika that came out on that was really good. Because he buffed a lot of things and gave movement speed buffs. And movement speed buffs are crazy. You'd be going like, when you got that. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, 7 steps for a featured unit. That's about right. Honestly, that game can be friendly sometimes. If you want to talk about like a game that's easy to get to end game on and is pretty free to play friendly, I'd say it's that. Just because like getting orbs, getting currency back when you pull a new unit is so huge. Like say you pull a new unit on step 1, that was basically a free multi, because most of the time it's either free or it's 150 orbs. So you're getting like 125 back, or if you pull like a unit that resurrects, sorry, my voice cracked, but if you pull a unit that resurrects, you're getting 200 orbs right there. Right, yeah, exactly. So it's like most of the time, if you're a new player, every orb or multi is almost profit. Because like 4 stars are 35 orbs a piece, so if you pull like 6 or 7 4 stars, that's so many like orbs right there. Now obviously I'm well past that, like all my 4 stars are farmed, all my 3 stars are farmed, like I gotta really like dig deep to find like 4 stars and 3 stars that I don't have, so yeah. Like, yeah, like imagine this game gave you like a stone back for Dokkan Awakening or getting a unit done, like it'd be crazy. But like that also means you get less orbs from free-to-play content. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword in a way. Where it's like Dokkan, like they have to give out a decent bit because otherwise people wouldn't be able to summon. Yeah, like the new free ones we get are obviously the only ones I don't have done, but yeah, like if I do a multi, almost everything instant sells because it's already done. So. It's just kind of funny. It just depends if you like the Bleach IP. If you don't, I would say no. I'd say it has quite a bit of fan service, though. They have yearly swimsuit units. If you're into that type of thing. And they don't hold back on the art. I'll put that out there. And like I said, it just depends on how much you like the IP, right? Like I have a friend that got into it because of Brave Souls, because we talked about it a lot in 5.9. And they ended up being like a huge, like they're a bit like they love the series now. But and that the root of that was from Brave Souls, but that's also because they're like I mean they're a grinder. They've almost already played more quests than me, and they've been playing for like under a year. So once they get their teeth sunk into something, they don't stop. Like it's crazy. I still gotta play Brave Souls for the day. I gotta do like my dailies and stuff like that, but again, that's all stuff when I'm done this. We're almost done, so. I am a calm and composed individual at the moment. I don't feel drained, I don't feel tired yet, like. I only gotta do like 6 more. They don't need to fix the Bleach ending, in my opinion. There is more than enough closure. What they need to fix is the specifics of, like, resolutions of fights and... Best unit in Brave Souls right now? It's a good question. Who is the best unit in Brave Souls? It comes down... It's like, that's such an open-ended question because... overall, it's probably... You got me thinking. Probably the, this new Quincy version of Ichigo that came out, where it's like all his powers combined or whatever. They love doing that. But like for Brave Battles, it's a version of Yuha. For Guild Quest, it's a version of Captain Yamamoto. It's like, there's just so many like factors that go into that. Because like the pound for pound best unit in the game might not be good in certain modes, right? It's not like Dokkan where it's like, you know, Trunks and Vegeta were the best unit forever in every mode. Because there are different elements of gameplay across the board. Sorry, talking for 2.5 hours, I'm gonna voice crack, it happens. I'm 23, but I'm like a, is Ichigo like Goku? No, not at all. So like, oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking about like, are we like to Dokkan terms, or are we talking like in the series? Oh no, honestly no. I thought BC said that. I wasn't paying attention. He's already seen the ending. What am I talking about? I'm tripping. My fault. No, they honestly no. Like obviously we're gonna get usually more Ichigos than anybody else during the year, but they don't spam Aizens at all. The anniversary Aizen from the 6-year anniversary, he's aged so well. He's one of the best units in the game still. He's good for Guild Quest, he's good for Brave Battles, he's good for regular content. Yeah, like... What Aizen plot hole are you talking about? I can't think of a plot hole off the top of my head. I can think about a plot twist, like in the Soul Society arc, but 3 out of 5? Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, mine's a 3 out of 5 as well. Because like you thought that dude was dead in the Soul Society arc, and then he just comes back. It's like, oh, he's alive? What? Well, it's the, yeah. Yeah, it's like, turns out it was him the whole time, right? And then he's, I mean, he's even, like, his ability is just, like, the problem with the Bleach for antagonists is they just have so many hacks that it's, like, because, like, even Ichigo has hacks, right? But, like, even, like, the antagonists are even worse, right? Like, Ichigo's hacks are just that he has the abilities of, like, every race. But, like, Aizen's hacks? Yeah, I can make you think you're seeing something. Like... Every sense is manipulated. Like, that's just so crazy, right? Like, he even has the ability to, like, to counter Yuha's ability to, like, you know. Kirito is worse? Yeah. My buddy said that he basically just has, like, admin perms in Sword Art Online. I don't know anything about it, so don't... I can't have a Sword Art Online conversation with you, but I have a friend who's so into Sword Art Online. We talked about it earlier when we were talking about Fortnite. Yeah. We are shooting up these ranks. That's just that's like the most satisfying part about World Tournament. But what you know, like if you've grinded it before, you know, like eventually you reach that point where you're not moving or you're going up like 1 or 2 at a time. Like this is satisfying right now, but oh, I don't know if he would like that one, that little end bit there. I don't know anything though. I'm neutral here. I'm the messenger. You don't shoot the messenger. MCs can tend to be annoying. You know how it is. Goku's one of the most frustrating ones out there. his whole philosophy of I want to beat you at your best is like, okay. It's like, oh, my kid's about to fight this guy who wants to destroy the earth and kill all my friends? Yeah, give him a senzu bean, why not? That's the Goku test. It's like, I'm gonna give you this senzu bean and let you go. But if you don't, then, you know, I gotta take you down. That's what he did to Moro. It's like, listen, here's your senzu bean. If I beat you again, you gotta go. And if you're irredeemable, I guess I gotta kill you. That's what he did to Frieza. Like, alright, here's some energy. Live your life. But Frieza, he wasn't having it. Frieza said, I'm not going out like a punk. Well, the thing with Cell is he wanted Goku or Gohan to fight him at his best. Right? Like, it wasn't like a mercy type of thing. That is one of like that's one of my favorite moments though, like when like Goku's like telling Piccolo like the plan and all that, and then Piccolo's like, well, you forgot one thing, right? At the end of the day, that's a scared 11-year-old boy wondering why his father's not helping him right now. Like, Goku was shook because he thought he had thought of everything, right? Because like, you know, a bridge, like, you know, they kind of assassinated the character a little bit, but there was also some some validity into it, right? Where it was like, Piccolo's like, Gohan doesn't like fighting, you moron. Like, and it's true. Like, you know, people want to be upset that Gohan was like, you know, kind of was like sorry within like, you know, like when he was studying and all that, but that's what he wanted to be. Like, Cell, with the Cell Juniors and all that, like, forced Gohan. Like, he had no choice. It's the same thing with his new form, right? Like, you think Gohan wants to be doing all that? Absolutely not, but he had to. He's not wired like his dad. He could be as strong as he wants, but he doesn't like it. Well, yeah, but like the mindset, yeah, exactly. But the mindset had to kind of change, right? It's like if you don't get rid of Cell, then everyone you know is going to die, and like, you know, you're not going to be able to be that scholar that you want to be. And you've seen what the damage he's done and the way he operates, and you're right. Like, he says it 100 times. He's like, I don't want to fight you, Cell, but he was forced. Gave us one of the most beautiful moments in the series, that transformation, and the, you know, the crying afterwards, and the speech the 16 gives him is so good. And it's like, I went back and rewatched some of that, and I was like, because, you know, I had kind of not really fallen out of love with Dragon Ball, but like the way it's like, because I'm just around it so much with these games, like I just kind of forgot about how cool some of the moments are in that series and why I love it so much. Like, I remember, I know this one's a movie, right? But, like, I remember I was watching, like, Gohan handle business against Bojack, and you're like, oh, this is so badass. It's like the Gogeta versus Broly fight. It's so good. The animation and all that fun stuff, like... Yeah, and just a version of Bye Guys Goku, really. We'll get it. It'll be, like, maybe, like, tied to a Gohan unit or something. That's one of those, like, really long-standing memes, though. The Bye Guy Gokus, the Bye Guy Goku. Bye Guys Goku. English is hard. Right, that was also, like, something internally with Gohan, right? Yeah, your $13 hair. Yeah. The English dub of the 13 movie is so good. Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Goku was able to reproduce after that dick punch that 13 gave him. It's a good thing it wasn't canon, you know? That gave Goten a birth defect for sure. This guy rainbowed Carnival Goku on the initial band. Yeah. Yeah. He punched me in the dick. Yeah, not so funny, is it? It's funny, I can sit here and quote these all day, right? Yeah, the Broly one is good. Princess Trunks. It's a shame it ended, but also it's like if they weren't liking the product they were putting out, then fine. It's also probably a copyright nightmare. Because I remember in like their like we're done video there, it's like we tried doing the BoJack movie, but we're never like satisfied with what we were doing, which is a shame because that would have been fun, but that's life. I thought like what would have been really funny is like if they got to the Buu Saga and they would have done like the you know, Gohan going to high school. Oh, okay, Cord, thank you. No, exactly. And the only thing though is it did do like a lasting damage to like the way people view Goku, right? And I think it honestly it had some influence within like Super and stuff like that too. I don't know why my cord is not coming back. I don't want to. I'm scared this is going to force me to close OBS. Let me just kind of patiently. My cord like twacked out. What am I going to do here? I don't want to restart the stream. That's the last thing I want to do. Bear with me. I'm going to figure this out. Come on. Come back. You know you want to. Come on. What's throwing me off is it's... What if I do this? Hold on. I don't want to... That didn't help. That did not help. How am I going to fix this? Yeah. Ah, Dr. Pritch. That's a guy on Twitter. What if I do this? Hold on. 4K capture utility. This is problematic. Okay, yeah, it's capturing it, but OBS is not. What if I hold on? What if I do this? No. Damn. I might. I don't know. Did you see the? No, I did not. I heard it's decent though. This is problematic. I might have to end the stream for a bit and then come back. I don't want to do that, but I might have to. Because I gotta reset OBS. Maybe, it just depends on how far I am. Maybe we just call it there. Yeah, no, I'd seen like, yeah, isn't it like the highest grossing animated movie of all time? Something like that? They hit top grossing for free. Hopefully they get a multi from it. I don't know what to do. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. It's like I went into the Elgato app to see if it was working, and it is, but OBS is not. Like, I have to reset OBS if I want to get the screen back up. And that is where the problem lies. I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. We will be back momentarily. I do have to hit the stop streaming button, but we are gonna go live right again and then finish this up, and then I'll put summons in the title to change the broadcast a little bit, but I will be back in a moment. All right, so let me just put like a standard outro on this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream.